Hey Thunkers, in this tutorial we're going to show you how to put push notifications into your app. If you don't know what push notifications are, they're messages that you can send to the people who use your app, and the coolest thing is they can be sent to your users when they're not using the app. So these messages will just show up on their phones. Before we get started, an important thing to note, you can right now on Thunkable build an app that has push notifications for Android and an iOS app. However, right now, you can only test push notifications on Android devices, and that's through live testing on Thunkable over here, or downloading them as an APK. Now, you of course can put push notifications into your iOS apps. Unfortunately, you won't be able to test that out, so you'll need to go through the same process of putting push notifications in your app. You would then publish your app to the App Store, and then you'd be able to use the push notifications once the app has been published. So because of that, today we're just going to show you how to put push notifications into an Android app. We'll be mainly following right here these push notifications instructions that we have on our documentation, which you can get on going to docs.thunkable.com. Going to the push notification section. We're going to be following along for Android, but we also have really good instructions for iOS. To get started, I just want to show you the two services that we're going to be using. The first is OneSignal, and OneSignal is the world leader in push notifications. So you're going to go to app.onesignal.com, you'll create an account, and then you'll come to this page. The other service that we're going to use is Firebase. So Firebase is this awesome tool by Google that helps you develop great apps and engage with your users. I've created an account. I haven't done anything yet. So all you have to do is create a Firebase account and create a OneSignal account. These are the two things that you're going to need for this app. But let's check out what this app is. This is just a button, and when you click the button, it's going to send text to the label, and it's going to say success. So on the add component search bar, we're just going to type in push notification, and we're going to drop them into the app. There we go. And we have right here Android App ID and iOS App ID. So we're going to use OneSignal and Firebase to get IDs. We're just going to do Android for this tutorial. To get started, we're on OneSignal. And we have all of this onboarding stuff. We can just click next, next, next. Although if you're curious, read it. It tells you how to use them. The first thing that you want to do is click Add App. So I just forget what we were calling this. We're calling this Test App. So I'm going to go back to OneSignal. I'm going to click Add App. I'm just going to call this Test App so it has the same name. There we go. So here we go. And this is the onboarding process. So we're going to start for Google Android, and then we're going to click Next. Afterwards, it's going to ask us to get a Firebase server key and a Firebase sender ID. So we have to go to Firebase and get these things. Let's go to Firebase, and I'm just going to click Add a Project. I'm going to call this Test App and say I accept the controller terms. Here we go. Your project is ready. Click Continue, and here we go. Our project is open in Firebase. So I'm going to click on this little gear over here and go to Project Settings. And the next thing I'm going to do is click on Cloud Messaging. And when you click on Cloud Messaging, you have two things that we need. You have the server key and you have the sender ID. So first I'm going to copy and paste the server key. I'm going to go back to OneSignal, and where it says Firebase server key, I'm just going to put in the server key. And Firebase sender ID will go back to Firebase. I'm going to copy the sender ID, and I'm going to put it in there. Great. So now the two things that I have are the Firebase server key, Firebase sender ID. We are good to go. I'm going to click Save. Awesome. And it says select your target SDK. I'm going to select native Android. Click Next. And here we go. This is your app ID. So you want to copy and paste this app ID, and we're going to go back to Thunkable. And where it says Android App ID, I'm going to paste that in. Great. So we are completely set up. Back to OneSignal. And if you're testing on Android, I want you to go ahead and click Live Test. And the app will go to your app. After that happens, you're going to click Check Subscribed Users. I haven't done that right now, so I'm going to check subscribed users. It's going to say we haven't detected anyone. So what you have to do is you have to click on live test, and once the app is being live tested on your phone and you click check subscribed users, you're going to see success. You have one registered user. So here I have the app I am live testing on an Android device. This was the app. When you click the button, the label says success. So I also said check subscribed users, and I got a congratulations, your first user running on a Pixel 3 has subscribed successfully. So then you click done, and now you can message the users. So what are we going to do? We go to messages over here, and we click on new push. So now we can send messages to our subscribed users. So audience is subscribed users. The message you can change from English to another language. We're going to make the title Thunkable tutorial. The message is going to be, this is a test. I hope it works. Next, when we scroll down, there are a whole bunch of things that you can change. You can change the color. You can change icons. So you can upload pictures if you want your push notification to have a picture. You can do a whole bunch of really cool things. So I would encourage you to explore those, and you can customize your messages as you like. Then when you're ready, you can take your device and you can say, let's see, here we go. I'm just going to move this over here and confirm and send message. So we just got a message on our app, Thunkable tutorial. I hope it works. And that is a push notification that is now on the mobile device. After you send a push notification, it will take you to this dashboard. It will tell you who clicked on your push notifications, if they've been delivered, and you'll get all of these statistics, and it will tell you when people clicked on the push notifications, which is really cool. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below on this YouTube tutorial. We look forward to seeing what you build, and as always, thanks for thunking.